Okay, well, we should be live, so let's check and make sure that we are. Alright, I can see myself on the desktop. That's good. And checking Twitch. We are going to check Twitch. And we will check it multiple places. Hello everyone, my name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. Welcome to the Monday stream. We are, I'm trying to keep things a little more chill vibes. A little soothing tones because Reggie is out of the basement. And I do not want to scare him. Forstein says cat. Yes. So, he's wandering around a little bit. And I don't want to start hollering and freak him out. So, he's scared, you know. Oh no, buddy. Oh, he went into the basement again. He doesn't like the sound of anybody walking up or down the stairs because he's not used to it, and so he's a little bit scared of it. Okay. All right. So I'm like very distracted because he just started coming up from the basement. Like now. Like now's the time. You could give him some more wet food and see if he wants it. It is a new development. Josh is going down to the basement to sit with him. So he said, do you want to give him... Because this morning, Josh saw him when he gave him the wet food. Because the... Oh, God. Let me do my intro. Hello, everyone. My name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. Welcome to the Monday version of your Yakuza stream. We are going to stream all the Yakuza games. All the Judgment games. The Kaito DLC. I'm rounding them up as much as I can get. All of the RGG Studios games. And that's what we do. So, this is Fist of the North Star : Lost Paradise. I keep wanting to call it Lost Judgment because RGG Studios has another game called Lost Judgment, but that's not what it's called. X Libra says, "Oh, so exciting!" It is exciting. It's exciting. So, what happened? I don't think I have anywhere I could put a body orb at the moment. I did not do this well. It's fine. But yes, so I turn that down a little bit. I went to Josh saw him this morning, gave him a little wet food, and said that he came out as soon as Josh went back upstairs. I got people. I gotta fight the people. Chicken time. Oh, fuck's sake. Try to keep it nice and chill for Reggie. I'm pretty sure we are gonna change his name though. To Majima. He's gonna be our little Majima. Yes. So yeah, this morning he oh, I have the stuff to fix the buggy. I could just do that. I figured that out when I was on the way there. Yeah. Um, but, yeah, this morning he came out a little bit because you can't leave wet food out in this house because this is the gravy enjoyer house. And, so today Josh was like, do you want to give him the wet food? Now, what was he saying? He's going like, brr, brr, brr. He's like chit-chatting with us. He really, really wants snuggles. Like, I went down, this was my strategy. I was like, I'm going to take the wet food, and I'm going to pop it open when I'm down there. So he hears that, like, ka-chunk, like, of the pop-top opening. You know, the thing that summons cats from everywhere. And he came running out, and he ran between my legs. And then I just kind of sat on the stairs, like, facing kind of half away from him, so it wouldn't be scary. I just kind of talked to him while he was eating his food. And then when he got done with the food, I gave him, you know, hey baby, do you want to come here? Hi, Maji. Hi, buddy. Come on out. So now he's kind of wandering around a little bit. He's a little skittish, but he sure wants a pet. He sure wants a pet. Oh, there's drinks. Okay, I don't care about that. And now Josh is sitting with him, giving him snugs. And I'm fighting bandits. I mean, this is actually really good. I was expecting it to take quite a bit longer than that for him to, you know, want to come out. But no, I thought it might take a few weeks. He wanted to come out. He wants to cuddle. Stretch. Oh, Lil Sub, thank you for the resubscribe. Happy Demiversary, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Cat Cryptid says, yeah. And stretch. Oh. Here we got a new buddy here today, don't we, bud? Yes, we do. Look at him being so brave. Such a big, brave boy. Came all the way upstairs. So scary. But he did it. Big, strong, brave boy. Good boy. Oh, look at him. Now he's rolling. He's rolling. He's rolling around. It is currently Reggie, although I think we're gonna change his name to Majima. And call him like Maji. Fine. I'm a little preoccupied, watching my little new baby. That's perfect channel that man right in his booty. Yeah, we're trying to keep it nice, very calm tones for the baby, because he's a little scared. I mean, for all he knew, the weirdos kidnapped him. He's a cat. He doesn't know. He's also discovered some more food up here, which I think is very intriguing. Ooh. Massimo would be good. New kitties always take priority to gaming. Ah, that explains the NPR voice. Yes. We're trying to keep things nice and chill for the new guy. I'm going the wrong way. He's discovered, see, the other cats have a habit of licking all the gravy off the wet food and leaving the bits. And he's discovered the bits. And is going to town. Is he eating on them bits? Oh, he's drinking water right now. Did I mention how much I love Majima? Okay, crush and fictional, but fine. It's true. Well, I mean, this is a Majima enjoyer stream. I feel like majority Majima enjoyment is kind of the standard. Oh shit, I got a little exclamation doodly. Alright, I'll fight you. Guy who has thighs on top of his thighs. What? He keeps kind of looking back at us like, is this okay? Don't hammer me with a hammer, dang it. Oh yeah, I mean, he ate a whole can of wet food in like 2 minutes. I mean, he's hungry. I mean, they have unlimited dry food, but the dry food is like your mom saying you're hungry and then getting being like, well, do you want to, telling your mom you're hungry and being like, her being like, well, we have an orange, and you're like, I don't want the orange. Like, we always have dry food out for them in case they're hungry, but it's not as good. It's not as good. Oh, okay, that's that guy. I'll do that later. I turned it into night so I could go to Rob's bar and eat his food, because you can't do that during the day. Yeah. And you can't take the buggy out during the night, so they just have a way where you can just change it in his hideout. Explode the balloon animal steroid man, kid. Oh man, he is just going to town. I think now that he's figured out there's extra meats up here, he's probably gonna be finding his courage to stay up here, because he's a little, he's a little scared of the other cats. And Foxy hissed at him, because he was peeking at us, and then Foxy hissed at him, and that's all we saw of him for like two days. And Foxy's a little bit of a goof, and he's not gonna do anything but hiss, but he don't know that, he don't know her. Oh, I like that. Keeps looking back at Josh like he thinks Josh is gonna take it away from her. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. I thought he was gonna be Heidi for longer, but the wet food conquers all. I mean, that is how we got Hodge to do things. He was also a wet food enjoyer. Oh yeah, Rob's bar. He's gonna put these other cats on notice that they better eat that wet food if they want any of it, because this is what I used to do. Uh-oh, he's looking. He's looking. It's okay, buddy. Hey, Chief, I'll have the usual. You again? Keep freeloading off my food, and I won't have a business left to run. Huh? So much for service with a smile, huh? Don't worry, I got a coupon that says kill you, get food free. Ugh, that coupon sucks. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Could you please help me out here? What? You a new cook? Go fire up the grill and stay out of this unless you want to be my appetizer. He's wearing a night mask and talking about smiling. No. You should be grateful for being graced with a free meal. I don't need lip from the help. The customer is king. Mashima! Did you say your thingy? The customer is king. The customer is king, and kings don't pay for peasant slop. This is so aggressive on so many levels, masked man. It's true. I think you just bit off more than you can chew. Huh? That's it. I'm gonna give you a 1-star review on Yelp. We're taking this outside. Oh! Well, that was quick. He explodinated. Hi, buddy. It's okay. You can keep eating as much as you want. I bet he will, like, tear up some of that sticky baby food. I mean, he seems to be having a party, just eating the bits. I do not actually want to encourage people to Yelp me at work. She didn't smile at me, 0 stars. Boo. Thank you, my business is saved. This one's on the house. Decent jerky. Well, if it's decent. I'll have your bean soup and your fruits. Thank you for the bean time. I got destiny points. Very nice. I still have to level that guy all the way up at the bartending in order to unlock a secret menu. There's a secret menu. Secret menu, secret menu, secret menu, secret menu. Secret menu. Secret menu. Okay. A hole. Got him. I felt like there was stuff that I wanted to tell y'all, and I don't even remember what it is now, because I'm just paying attention to this cat. I have so many things I could go on about right now. I mean, I would like for things to stop happening, and yet they don't. I feel better today than I did yesterday, which is nice, because yesterday I felt like not super great. So, feeling better, super good. I like that. Let's run the nightclub. The true test will be when the other cats come down. Because he's been a little bit like, oh god, other cats run! Alright, let's see. Traincast. Liz. Take the supreme whiskey, Liz. What happened to Reggie before we adopted him? Oh, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. He was, found, outside as part of a, trap neuter release. We have a lot of, A lot of feral colonies. That didn't do shit. You suck, lady. You took my chocolate. Do you like hot dog? Not a lot. Alright. But yes, so they found him, with, I think, other cats, like with ferals, that they were going to, you know, neuter and spay and then, release them. But he was, oh, thank you, PlayStation. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's so great for the stream, because then you block it, and it's weird. Okay, so power, cute, sexy. Okay, so they just want one of everything. Keep all Osis's HP above 0. Okay. I think I can do that. So he was, I guess, like, so friendly, and, you can kind of tell the difference between, a feral and, I don't know, a stray. And I guess they determined that he was not feral and, would be good, like a good candidate for adoption. So they, homed him with a foster, family. And then we went through the process of, applying to adopt him, through the foster, the stray cat, organization. And, yeah, he was already, you know, he had an injury to his eye at some point, but, the vet that they took him to said that it was healed and he was fine now, but, his eye is, it's a different color, because he, had an injury, but he's okay now. And he seems like a real lovey boy. And, yeah, so we applied, and went through the application process, and then they said we could meet him. Here he is! Maji! Oh, now he's letting Josh pet him. Oh my goodness. This guy got some pets, and he is just... the whole world is his oyster now. He figured out that the attention is up here, and he wants attention. Hydration check, thank you. I will do that now. But yeah, I just said to Josh that I was like, you know, he's being a snuggle. Come pet him. He was staying with a lady, so I was like wondering if maybe he liked a little bit higher voice to call for him. But he is now getting 100 kinds of snugs from Josh, so I think he's gonna be just fine. Oh, he's so flopping around. Look at him. Now he's like just rolling around on the floor, just loving life. He's doing great, bud. It's scary, you know, he had to get up his courage. Yeah. I mean, because, like, all Foxy is gonna do is hiss. That's all she does, but he doesn't know that. And we want to show him that there's, like, you know, good reasons to try to come up, even if it's a little bit scary. But without, like, you know, pushing him or putting pressure on him or anything. It took Sparkles, like, so long to decide to come up from the basement. Like, she headed for the basement. She went behind the laundry, and she was like, She was not coming out, and she stayed down there for weeks. And I was like, well, I mean, you know, sometimes it can take a long time, but it hasn't even been a week, and here he is. Hi, mystery man. Oh, look at you, Mr. Guy. Where'd you going, Mr. Guy? Uh-oh, he found some shoes to put his face in. Gotta put your face in the shoes. I mean, come on. Yeah, it's important. Excuse me, guy. I am doing something. Don't yell at me. Well, I mean, I think we're just gonna kind of let him wander around if that's what he wants to do. Now he's following Josh around. Look at boy. What a sweet bud. Oh. I got the mind panacea. Woo-hoo-hoo. A panacea for your mind. I have to drink it. And then I get a mind orb. I want that. I still need the shining what's it to get this. I need a shining orb. Oh. Is there anything I particularly want to get to here? What is this? 7-star essence of fleetness? I think he's come upon Foxy. And Josh is giving out tension diffusing treats. How's she doing? Yeah. How's he taking it? Okay, that's progress. So she hissed at him, and he didn't run all the way away, which is pretty good. Good job, buddy. See, he's building up his courage. He's more interested in being petted than treats. Yeah, I mean, he really wants to cuddle, this guy. He's very sweet. So yeah, we you know, we don't really know like how old he is or anything. I mean, to me, he looks like he might have some room to grow. At the very least, he looks a little bit skinny for the size of his, like, frame and his, he's got big feet. So, we might end up with a big guy here. And that's good. I think a big guy here. Doing it. Steel shredding clutch. Oh no, he's definitely not a kitten. He's a big boy, but he might, you know. I don't know. We thought Hodge was fully grown, and he ultra was not at all. So, I don't know. I'm like, it could be that, he's got some more growing to do, but it might be that he just needs, like, regular access to num-nums so he can fill out a bit. Stop harassing people. Tell me, where do you want to get shot? Maybe I'll aim for the eyes. He seems like pretty excited and interested in being up here, so I'm just gonna... Where'd he go, bud? He's unsure about the stairs. The stairs make a noise, and that is a little bit scary. Hey, buddy, it's okay. No thug A. He's just like a grown-up boy. I mean, he's got big feet. And, what the hell do you want? How about a bullet to the head? I hope you've got some funny faces to make like this googly-eyed watchman. Look in the mirror. Want to see a funny face? Try looking in the mirror. Buddy, would you like some more num-nums? Out the cord. You want to try? Let's try some stinky foods. Hodge always liked a stinky food. Maybe you'll like a stinky food. It's the catch stream. Reggie Majima. Hi. You want to come in here? Ooh. Are you ready for something special? Oh, it's very special. You may like this very much, or you may not. Ooh. What is that sound? Oh no, is it something stinky? I know. He does want it. He made a little noise. It's a stinky. You love it. Ah, you're gonna be like Hodge. You just love gross stinky things. Come on. You want a stinky thing? Come here. I'll put it down for you. Let's see if he eats it. Oh yeah, he's going for it. Nom nom noms and pet pet pets. Well, I mean, you know, cats experience love by being taken care of. And, you know, so do I.
Oh?
I was gonna let you go, but a comeback that weak deserves a mercy killing. He seems hungry, so I'm just gonna give him some more food. That way he's not like worried that the food's gonna go away. Oh! They went to blue. I got decent jerky. It was decent and fine. What the? Where are we even? Huh. Alright, there's a seed shop. We go down here. No. That's wrong. We go down here. And then around here. Yes, sorry. And then this way. Y'all, the Kaito Files is really good. We started it, like yesterday or the day before. That's the DLC for Lost Judgment, and I was like, this is good. Like, at the very... Kaito is like, what if... He's like... He's a tank, right? He's like Kiryu, but like more, but different. Cause he's got that kind of like tanky, like tank, not tanky, like those weird people on the internet, but like tank, like fighting style. He's like the tank style. they revamped the fighting system. Like, this is not like some cheap reskin that they just threw out there for nothing. They like redid the whole fighting system. There's this like whole story that they clearly put a lot into. Kaito is built, but which Yakuza extended protagonist isn't? Yagami isn't, but they mostly are. But like that's what makes Yagami so interesting when you kind of like first start playing with him, or playing as him, because he's like a real slender dude, um, and so they've put a lot into like him having agility, which I think is like pretty cool. Um, but yeah, they changed up because Yagami does a lot of stuff with like flips and kicks and stuff like that, and Kaito just puts his entire soul into every punch. Like he will, um, oh, someone's driving out front, and it's a little bit loud. Yagami doesn't look like he goes to gym for the gym buddy. No. Yagami is like he's just a real slender dude. And like he fights like you would kind of. I appreciate that they kind of have that like difference. Yeah. I gave him. Look at he ate it all. I gave him the stinky baby food and he just nommed it down. I think he did. There was like a car that went by. And I think it scared him. Let's see if this guy is here and I can give him his tape deck back. Or, I don't need to give him his tape deck back. I mean, does it have to be the daytime? Where's this guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. Seeing all the fighters be like, super stacked. Yeah, it's nice. It's like, but I also appreciate that well, they've just really kind of put a lot of thought into like fighting styles, because I think the Yakuza games do a lot to tell you, to show you who characters are by how they fight. Definitely body diversity in fighting. Yeah. Uh-oh, Alan, what happened? The girl he asked out turned him down. He doesn't see where he went wrong. Oh, did you come back out, sneaky boy? He's getting bolder. Alright. We love to see it, bud. I hear old guys drink to drown their sorrows. I'll take another stiff one for mine. You wish they had more female playable characters. Yeah. We really don't get that until 7. Bloodstained Mary. Please tell Reggie that his beautiful round face is so perfect. I will tell him, Megan. Hi, bud. Where you going? He's a little scared because this is kind of his first time on this floor. He's not sure how things are going, or what are the normal sounds, and what are the scary sounds. But he loves being petted. Maji, come here. Maji, what good boy. He came right up to Josh to get pets. Alien drinks are not Rogaine? Me and my partner were cooing over the picture you posted. Oh, he's made a real leap today, I feel like. He's on the first floor. He came out of the basement. He's letting us pet him. He came when I called for him. We're changing his name to Majima. He is going to be Maji. Majima. With his little cute face and his little sad backstory. And he's got, he's got like the one eye, but he's a sweet buddy and we love him. Look at him. Has he reached a détente with Miss Foxy? No, she just hissed at him and he ran away, but not as far away. So I feel like that's progress. This is pretty good. I can feel the hair growing on my chest. Oh, that's why you said the thing about Rogaine. I hadn't read that yet. Thank you, mister. I remember somebody told me that when I was young, that it would put hair on your chest or whatever, and I was just like, that's disgusting. How dare you say some shit like that to me? I didn't even know what they meant by it, and I was just like, nasty. Oh, this guy I haven't done yet. I've never been to a place like this before. Let's start with a dry one. Oh shit, it's one of these. It's okay. Hokuto 100 proof rush. Foxy is hissing at him, and he laid down. Whoa. This is actually pretty good. Not too shabby for my first cocktail. I enjoy the hailstorm in the bar, kid. Well, who doesn't? I only came here because my daughter insisted, but I just got an idea for a chic new sale. Omori's restaurant has new items in stock. Ooh, I got destiny points. Very nice. Kyle. Whew. I hate Mondays. I'd like something sweet to take off the workday edge. Good job. You really do have to shake it. You do not have to shake it with both hands. That is silly. Shining shot of death.
Thank you.
He liked it. Did you try your ear thing on him? Did he like it? Oh, baby, this'll recharge the old batteries. Hell yeah. Do you want to see if he'll do a feather toy? I'm ready to work my way to the weekend. Here, I put him over there with, see where, with the yardstick. Buddy, we got feather toys. There's all kinds of stuff. It's catching his eye. Well, he's grooming himself now. Foxy wants to play though. No, she does not want to play. She wants to see the new cat. She's like, stop tempting me with the feathers. I know there's someone else in here. I know it. I saw him twice. Where did he go? Where could he have gone? What? Oh my God. She's like, oh my God. Is it you? Were you the one in the basement? She's hissing now. As long as she's not swatting at him, I think it's okay. They gotta find their kind of equilibrium. I mean, like, he is gonna have to deal with them. So, we'll just keep an eye on him. You could be nicer, miss. You could be a little more welcoming. You were new once too. He's like flopped down. He's not running away. Well, I mean, maybe he's figured out she's not really gonna do anything. She certainly did the last couple of times she, like, yelled at him. Foxy's like, I cannot believe you have done this. Why have you done this? Because you were lonely. And so was I, Foxy. Okay, great. Now he's grooming himself. She's hissing at him and he is ignoring her. Progress. I need to go back into my room building and change it back into the daytime. Hello, I know I owe you money. I'll never pay. Adela Siobhan has contributed to the Friday Stream with No Swears Challenge. Oh, Kyle, let me tell you about my work. Hi, bud. We're not sure how his vision is in the one eye, but he seems like he's getting around fine. I'm gonna put him back in that fancy outfit. Yes. Make him fancy. He shall be fancy. Okay. Yes. It's okay, bud. Yeah, it's okay. Uh-oh, Foxy. He might have figured you out. We're keeping things nice and chill for our new baby. Majima the cat. Reggie Majima. Majima Goro Reggie. Majima Reginald Goro. That's a good one, babe. That's what we're gonna call him. My coworker was sick, so this week I spent a lot of time with the coworker who wanted everyone to be retrained. Boo. Yeah. I have some complaints, but I don't feel like making them right now about my job, which is on occasion bad. Oh, you're just some... Oh, sorry. I was just some lady. Oh my god, stop! Ah. I keep missing him. There we go. He was just like, let me be your friend, and kept wildly mishearing stuff. Like he thought I was joking about having diabetes. Huh. That's weird. Why would you joke about that? I mean, I guess people make, like, weird ableist jokes about diabetes a lot, but, I mean, still.
No.
Yes? Is this how I do it? Oh, thank God. Thank you. I had no idea, but he's self-described as the gym as a hobby. Oh, I see. Well, I feel sorry for people who have the gym as a hobby who aren't buttholes. Because, oh boy, everyone else is making y'all look real bad.
Oh!
Refuel me. Let us go to the wasteland. He's just like decided to be a regular cat now.
Seems like he's able to be out and about now.
Yeah. He's looking at Stevie a little. Where am I supposed to be going? Right. That's a place. Was that the place I was supposed to be going? I guess. Jesus, look at this map. This is fucking ridiculous, y'all. Why have you done this? I think they thought they were going to be able to do some extra stuff they ended up not being able to do. Just let me be friends with a lady powerlifter who uses a giant water bottle as a starter kettlebell and not someone who is like, you're not doing enough cardio. Yeah. Oh! That was quite the jump. He's still checking us out for, like, if we're, you know, moving a little bit too rapidly or being a little bit too loud. He's a little flinchy. Bless him. Hey, buddy. Fight my big troll. His fur's the same color as my grandma's hair. And my uncle. Like the red that's like almost more blonde than red. It just made a thingy. Whoa. Just 1 second, y'all. I'm back. We had to discuss dinner. Ken fucking up the Mad Max rejects in the wasteland. Yes. Everyone has gotten the shit exploded out of them. No blood. No one has blood anymore. Why would you need blood? It's for losers. Fist the penitent. Well, there goes his head. Blue. Indeed. You okay, babe? He's a chatty guy, too. Fine cogwheel. Would you like your cogwheel to be fine? I received your dream. I received your cat. And now he's mine. What is this? Can we get over here? No. This is not anything. I don't think. Is it? Oh, it is. This is the thingy that we couldn't go across before. Now we have tires. Ba-da-da. La-da-da. I receive your dreams because we're motoring. What's the price for gas? And finding Mr. Right. Maji ate some gross baby food tonight. Brother, brother, brother. Sister Christian, now your time has come. And you know you're not the only one to say, okay, it's true. I would normally belt that, but I do not want to scare the babe. Hang on. That's not it. Oh, fuck. Okay, sure. Oh my god, y'all, look at Jagra's booty. They've really delineated it with the pants. Hey, how are things? Captain Jagra, area secure, sir. Nothing's getting past me. Not even an ant. I gotta say, it's rare to see you here, sir. Got some business to take care of in the cursed village. Oh, good. Jagra's booty and ladybug spiky shoulder pads. It's true. You need to get by, even for you, sir. That's too dangerous. Maybe so, but I've got Ken here. We should be good. He's, like, not really a person. He's more like a force of nature, some sort of superhero, a wizard. We'll be fine. I brought a wizard. Don't worry about it. Yep, I'm the wizard. Let's go. As Megan would say, Dorito Body Wizard is here. Understood. Best of luck to the both of you. Oh man, it's time to receive some more dreams. Past here is the cursed village, and it's already creepy. Ken. I never get the sense that Ken could die in the game. No, I don't think he really can.
俺がいつも持っているショットガンなんだがぶっ壊れちまって今修理に出してるんだ。
だからどうした？
わからねえか？鬼付きに襲われても俺は何もできねえかもしれねえんだよ。
なら案内はここまでで十分だ。一旦引き返すぞ。
待てバカ野郎、ここまで来て今さら引き返せるか。貴様に顔向けできねえ。何よりあいつに言う男らしさを。いや、なんでもね
え。His manly booty.
とにかく俺は何が何でもお前を案内する。さっさと車打ってやしやがれ。
Okay. Something manly. Oh, good, they just zipped us there. That's nice. Oh, good, something creepy. I mean, I kinda do.
怖いのか？
どれが怖いだ。俺はエデン衛兵隊長のジャグレ様だぞ。何が出ようが。
Who certifies the badassery?
頭引っこ抜いてお手玉にしてやるよ。
They're like a committee? Oh my god. No, not his area. Oh my god. Yo.
お手玉にして遊ぶのではなかったのか？
やばいってけん。もうここは奴らの縄張りだ。
Did he tiger drop himself on a skull? Yes. It's all bones, my guy.
俺から離れるな。
Here we go. Uh-oh. They got red eyes. That's how you know.
おいでなすったぜ。
どうやらここが奴らの巣のようだな。
There's zombies.
俺の後ろにいろ、ジャグレ。
おい、ケン。
Like, I got this, man. Don't worry about it. Huh.
やはりな。見てみろ、ジャグレ。
Laser zombie eyes, cat pointer eyes. Yo.
どうなってんだこりゃ。
説明は後だ。
Oh my god. He's like, what's going on? I told you I was a wizard. I mean, if the question is, what did you do? The answer is Hakuto Shinken. So it's essentially magic. Yes. Death. Oh, these guys suck. Hey. Fuck off. Well, there we go. Hey! Butthole's throwing rocks! Hey, mister! How's it going, bud? He's got special business. Yes. Man. We're de-zombifying them. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He's just running around now. Oh no, they're in the well. Ah. I'll never be able to use that well again. You can't put dead people in the well and then drink out of it. Oh. Got him. I do not believe we are gonna see a zombie kid. Oh, jeez. Get off. Wow. Oh my god. Oh shit. It's cool. I'm not wearing a shirt. Oh god. There's a guy with a big hammer. That's not. Oh my god. It's still going. It's still going. Ow. You suck, guy. I have a star orb. First time. What's this way? Key field, key field. I'm hanging on until I get another star orb. Dang it. But I am gonna eat this bread. Cursed giant. I don't know, y'all. I've just been like real tired lately. Like I felt real kind of gross and sick this weekend. I'm like getting to the point where like I actually do want to do things, but I am not at the point where I actually can do things, and so it's just frustrating. Yeah, it's just frustrating. Jesus. Yeah, my sleeping's been bad too. Just trying to take it easy, you know. Do the best that I can. And your wrist has been hurting. That sucks. Thank you, brave warrior.
説明しろよ、ケン。こいつらはどうしてこんな。
この鬼付きたちはこの前のお前と同じく今日の剣を受け心を壊された人間たちだ。
なんだってどういうことだ。
つまりここにいる鬼付きたちの正体は
Oh, they're victims of the Maito
冥と
Kaikan
気鋭
style.
剣でやられた者たちの末路。
じゃあもしあの時俺も手遅れだったら。
ああ、今頃お前もこうなっていただろう。
想像するだけでゾッとするぜ。
じゃあ俺先を急ぐぞ。ジャグレー。
ケン、俺はここに残るぜ。
何？
俺はエデンの衛兵隊長だ。俺たち衛兵隊がもっと早く巨王を倒していれば、こいつらは鬼付きにならずに済んだかもしれねえ。そう思うとよ、なんかすげえやりきれねえんだ。だからせめてこいつらは俺の手で埋葬してやりてんだよ。
Welcome.
心
Make
配
it
すんな。
gay.
こ
Yes.
こら辺の鬼付きは多分ケンが全部倒してくれたしよ。それにこいつらが生きてたって証を作ってやりてんだ。
わかった。俺は山頂へ行く。下山の時ここで合流しよう。
What am I supposed to be doing? Reach the mountain summit? Oh, okay. Oh, right. So I gotta keep... Alright. Reach the summit of the mountain. No, he didn't heal them. He just...
ようやく山頂か。
killed them without blowing them up.
驚いた。まさか鬼付村を抜けてここに来る者がいよう
It's
と
okay,
は。
buddy. It's just the sound.
何者だ？
Mashi.
この山で生きる者だ。鬼付の集落を通らずにここへ来る道を知っている。
I just went back to Grimmin.
ここで何をしている？
山の主として秩序を壊す者を排除しに来た。
The fuck?
何をする？
愛する娘キサナのため
What
死んでくれ。
the hell? This guy's gonna kill me for Kisana? We just take them back to the clinic and solarplex them to Ode of Joy. Yeah. Shit. That's not very good. I don't want that. Damn it. There we go. That one I used. That's a good one. Give us money, chicken. It's chicken time. We're having chicken. Ah ha ha. Oh, really? Yeah, get him.
優先。
Yes.
全てを失うぞ。
Yeah, this is the good stuff. think I got him.
Use
Phantom channeling points. Now kick him in the junk. Right there. Stomp him. Oh, fuck. Butthole. Ah! He punched me in the junk. Ah! Oh, what the? Phantom channeling point. Just slap him in the face. Murder him with acupuncture, kid. Kisana is Barbie and everyone loves Barbie. So this is Hokuto Shinken. Oh shit.
あの子はキサナは元気にやっているか
Nadai is Kisana's dad. The one she said she killed to death.
キサナから父親は死んだと聞いていたが
キサナは私を殺したとでも言っているのか
あ
あいつの勘違いだ人をどの程度傷つけると死ぬか分かっておらんのだよ私はキサナに刺された後自ら姿を消したのだ
Body made strictly of
なぜ生
beef.
きていることを隠している
A beefy Dorito
どうして
body.
娘を助けてやらないんだ
私が生きていると知れば頼りたい気持ちと殺したい気持ちの狭間で葛藤するだけだから私はこの場所からキサナのことを見守ることにしたのだだがまさに今キサナはお前のことを頼りにしているはず
I want her to feel guilt
スフ
like
ィ
a
アシティ
proper
の扉
daughter.
が閉まったことも含めて
Stands
な
like exclamation
知っ
points.
ていたのか
It's
下
okay,
を見れ
bud.
ばわかる
Hi. Mushy, come here. You want to snug? He seems pretty full and fairly satisfied. Oh shit.
ユリア
あの者が奇跡の間に入ったことで扉は閉まったのだ彼女が目覚め寝台から起き上がらない限り扉は開かない
どういうことだ
重し扉に似た仕掛けになっているのだ奇跡の間の寝台に人が出るとスフィアシティの扉は閉まる
なぜそこまで知っている
3年前重傷を負った妻を
Oh shit.
あの場所に入れたことがあるからだ
Yuria does have a Snow White vibe with this.
何としても妻を助けたかった私はスフィアシティにある石板に記されていた情報を頼りにどんな怪我も治癒できるという奇跡の間の存在を知ったそして藁にもすがる思いで妻をあの寝台に寝かせたのだ
どうなったんだ
驚くべきことに本当に傷は癒えていったよおそらくユリアというあの女性の怪我も治るに違いない
ユリ
アなあ北斗の男一つ頼まれてほしいことがある
Man of
ア
Hokuto.
なんだ
私の代わりにキサナを守ってやってほしい
守る
キサナから聞いているだろうが
Yes?
あの子は私を恨んでいる母親を殺した殺人者としてな今さら生きてましたと言って姿を現し助けてやろうとしても戸惑うだけだ
頼まれる前に一つ聞きたいどうして奇跡の間に入れてまで助けようとした妻を自らの手で殺したんだ俺には理解できない 最愛の妻を殺めるような人間は。
お前に何がわかる？人間というものの本当の恐ろしさを知らないお前に何が。あの時妻は奇跡の間に行くことを拒んだ。エデンを治める者として立ち入りを禁じた場所に入ってはならないと。だが俺は諦められなかった。だから苦しむ妻を連れ奇跡の間に行った。だが
何があったんだ。
She is playing with the feather duster, or the feather toy.
もうダメよ。
安心しろ。傷は治ってきている。
いいえ、あの砂が落ちる前に私の体は治らない。
What does that mean? Oh.
私は死ぬべきなの。
何を言ってるんだ。諦めるな。
He's like a totally
私な
different
ら大
cat.
丈夫よ。あなたと出会い恋をしてキサナのような素晴らしい子にも恵まれた。いい人生だったわ。
お前、
せめて最後は愛する人の手で行かせてください。お願い、あなた。
私は妻を奇跡の間から連れ出し自らの手で殺めたのだ。近くで娘が見ていることも知らずにな。お前にそんな私の苦しさがわかるか。
Kid Shooter's not having this.
すまない。妻を救えなかったことは今もまだ。
Dude, you didn't listen. You didn't listen. He didn't.
気にするな。その無念しっかりと伝わった。
今話したことは貴様に黙っていてくれ。
分かっている。話せる日が来たら自らの言葉で貴様に伝えた方がいい。
それに勝手だとは思うが、もしもの時が訪れたら貴様を連れてエデンの地下に避難してくれ。
もしもの時。
いずれエデン
Kid,
に
no,
崩壊
don't
の
keep
時
it
が訪れ
secret.
る。
Yeah, this is a bad deal.
すでにいつ起きてもおかしくはないのだろうがな。
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
強軍か。
いや、あれは聖帝軍だ。
聖帝軍。
この乱世を滑る野望を抱く男、聖帝サウザーの軍勢だ。奴は波動を歩むべく自らを聖帝と称し、強力な武力で次々と村を制圧している。そして次に奴が選んだ獲物が
Why would you want to make a motorized throne in the desert?
俺は一旦エデンに戻る。
That is just going to be sand all up in your business. You can get sanded not just in your face, in your eyes, and in your ears, and in your mouth. It is going to get in your clothes and in your area. It is not going to be good.
なんと世間最強の男。
いずれにせよ
Thank you,
エデンの
Thayan.
未来は君にかかっている。
I hope to see you again soon.
頼ん
Bye.
だぞ北斗の男よ。
What you looking at, bud? Oh my gosh. That's the end of the chapter, and we got a shining orb. Yes, I will save my data, please. Foxy, you could be a little bit nicer. Chapter 7, Nanto's Strongest. I need to check how many chapters this thing has. I found this amazing Yasuko fic where she tries to match up Majima and Kiryu. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh shit. They brought trucks full of dudes. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good.
抵抗する者は全て殺せ。俺はアリの反逆であろうとも容赦はせん。この聖帝サウザーに歯向かう者には死あるのみ。
Ew. That's bad. When influencers go bad.
ジャグレ
Maybe some more of that stinky baby food is what he's looking for.
どうしたよケン、そんなに慌てちまって。
エデンが聖帝軍に襲われている。
聖帝軍だと。クソ、奴らとうとう動き出しやがったか。俺たちがエデンから離れている時に襲ってきやがるなんて。
すぐにエデンに戻るぞ。
縄文の修復はまだ間に合ってねえ。今襲われたらひとたまりもないぞ。
Oh my god. Head to Eden. Well, Foxy is hissing at Maji, and he has retreated, but not to the basement, just somewhat away. So that's nice and brave. I think he's doing a good job. He's a brave boy. He is. It's called Sororal Instinct. Oh, not by Garlic Bread Bowl. Nice. Ken, Eden's in danger. We gotta hurry. Yes. Right. Let's roll, big guy. Oh man, he's being so brave. Maji, you being such a big brave boy. What a good boy. I guess I could... Oh, all the sub-stories are turned off. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. You cackled at the fic? Oh, that's pretty good. There's somebody on Twitter who does, little cartoons of, scenarios that, people kind of throw out there, and one of them was like, Kiryu, picks up bugs off the street and puts them in his pocket, and Majima's like, oh, it's so cute, while Sajima's like, what? And they make these, like, just little cute slice of life comics, and I think they're really cute. I like them a lot. No, they can't all be hollering streams. Sometimes we get tired. Sometimes we have a new baby that we need to make sure isn't upset. At least I got my free stream. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. No lives. Huh? I got the shining star. Oh, do I want quick recovery? Yes. Training. Okay. Knockback recovery. Star orbs. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so I gotta go to Toki and do some training. Clearly. Oh, right. Talismans. Would you like to see a talisman? Nuggy. I do like to use my talismans. Oh my god. Eat it. Ha ha ha. Smash it. It's okay, buddy. It's just the AC coming on. Oh, yes. I should get the bonus. Very nice. Oh, I got another death cry. Abeshi. Thank you for your help, Chagra. Nice. Oh man, he went blue. It's a little weird, isn't it, bud? Yeah. It's okay, though. Yeah, you can walk right through there. Go back behind the chair if you want. There's all kinds of little cat nook places you could go. Kind of go anywhere you want. Except in the bedroom when we're trying to sleep. Cannot go in there. But no one can. Cats are not allowed in the bedroom while we're trying to sleep because Tifa has a bad habit of being a total nightmare while someone's trying to sleep, so. Also, one time Foxy decided that the breakfast was way too late. So she decided to get on top of my, she got on top of the bedside table. Oh! He's fine. She got on top of the bedside table and then she, jumped from that onto my stomach. So I went, because, you know, and then she just did it I still didn't wake all the way up, so she did it again. And I was just like, Foxy, you're the worst. We had a knock on the door, and I think he may have run back downstairs, poor Boo. He doesn't know yet. What are the normal noises? What are the things that happen all the time? What are the scary noises? He doesn't know. He's doing so good, though. He's being real brave, even though it's scary. Yeah. That's okay.
くそ、もうエデンの中に侵入してやがる。ケン、片付けるぞ。
Yes. The trash. I shall take it out. It's a building run, except the building is the town. Captain Jagra. Oh, you're still alive. Hey, bud. You wanna come back out? Yeah, see, it's okay. He came back up pretty fast. Good job. What a good boy. The Holy Imperial Army attacked. I know. Ken and I are kicking them out. Here, sir. Take this. Oh. I picked it up from the shop for you. Nice. Good work. I'm back in the fight. Let's dance, Ken. Let's. Okay. Yes, phantom channeling points. Got him. Got him. I want to do the thing where you do the jumpies and then slam down. That's pretty good. There we go. I'm like, dang it, what's the combo for that? Figured it out. He's sitting on the rug. The little eyeball rug. Yeah, got him. Yes. Oh, here we go. What the? Precious strike. Okay. Sorry if I seem distracted, y'all. It's because I am. Kitty just came upstairs for the first time 5 minutes before I started the stream. I didn't want to stop the stream because I still want to come hang out with y'all, but I'm also like, I am a little bit distracted. We have a new superstar, and he just decided to grace us with his presence for the first time, so like, you know, it's a little bit distracting. like, I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm also just like looking at the cat. Like, he's up here. He came up. Y'all, I could have sworn, I was just like, I would not be surprised if this takes this baby a real minute to get. Where the fuck are we going, y'all? Where are we supposed to be going? Are we just going around? Alright. No, not that way. Are these more of them? Yeah, they are. Oh, you suck. Don't like that. Ooh, another star orb, huh? Oh, look! I think I got it! I was like, he's just sitting there. It's mesmerizing.
大丈夫かてめえら。
ジャグレ隊長、すみません。我々では聖帝軍の侵攻を食い止められませんでした。
んなことはどうだっていい。貴様は無事か。
申し訳ありません。貴様様は聖帝に連れ去られてしまいました。
No! What the fuck?
貴様が心配だ。急ごう。
ケン、二手に分かれよう。その方が早く聖帝の野郎を見つけられる。
分かった。
じゃあ俺は東側から探していく。ケンは西側。あ
あ、気をつけろよ、ジャグレ。
お前もな。エデンの中はきっとどこも聖帝軍だらけだ。
Uh-oh. Find Thowser. Can I save? Not in the menu. No. Oh, that's helpful. Nice. Oops, I forgot there was the second one. Okay, here we go. What the? Not so hot now, are ya? Ha ha ha. Oh. We're coming up on the end of the stream, so I totally forgot about this. Oh my god, this guy set me on fire. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is not it. That sucks. What are you doing? Sir, that sucks. Jesus. Like, that ultra sucks. Really? Oh, fuck. This butthole. Oh my god. Fucking stop it. I do not appreciate you, flamethrower guy. I do not appreciate being set on fire at all. I got another death cry. Now he's just going around and looking at things. Alright. He's just giving random things on the walls blinkies. I love it. And there was blinkies for all. What a sweet bud. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm so scattered. I'm just having one of them days. Like, there was more stuff than to do than I ended up having brain for, and sometimes that results in over talking, and sometimes it results in me like this is just distraction station. And like it's not like I'm not paying attention to the game. I am. And it's not like I'm not paying attention to chat. I am. I don't know. I feel scattered. I didn't sleep good last night. I felt a little spoggly today. I don't know. Like, you know, people are like, it's okay vibes and stuff, so I just, you know, I just want to make sure y'all are having a nice time. I'm having a nice time. There's been a lot of stuff too. Nada is a bad dad. He's one of them bad dads that, I'm not sure that the game understands that he is as bad of a dad as he actually is. Like, you know, Kazuma. You're like, this is not good dadding, y'all. This is not it. Is that everybody? Ah, please help me.
あんた聖帝軍じゃないのか？ああ。なんだよ、安心したぜ。聖帝だったらここから北、陥落エリアとか言われてるところに向かったぞ。ただ追うのは少し難しいかもしれないな。
じゃあ。
行く気か？ああ。だったらあっちに行くべきだな。
What's this way?
炎の中を突っ切ったら無傷ってわけにもいかないだろう。あっちの方がまだ火が弱くてマシだと思うぜ。それと行った先で何が待ち構えているかわからない。バザールで準備してきた方がいいと思うぜ。
そうだな。
I know it's past the flames. A dragon. That's what's always past flames. Dragons. Cancel. Oh my god, can I actually go to the casino? It's fucking amazing. No. I can't go that way either. Boo. What can I get to? Nothing. Sucks. Alright. Josh is petting him and he's just loving it. Give me that decent jerky. Well, I'd like to go to the top of the hour. That's another 10 minutes, but I certainly cannot start this little set piece. And still have time for my dinner. So, ask me anything. Floor's open. If you have anything you, have that you want to ask me, I'm gonna see if I can get him set up. What do we got that's good? Put that chocolate away. I feel like this bread is kind of shitty. Mohawk surprise. Decent jerky is okay. That's going away. That's kind of shit. Snack and beans. Snack and beans. The sour taste goes well with a good drink. Slightly recovers health. Snack and beans. They should like hire me to write for Snack and Beans. I think I would be good at it. I'll take money. Like, I accept. I don't expect me to work too hard. I hate that. Don't want to do that. Ew. Eden's milk. These are all slightly, but like, they are slightly but different. Do you think we can, Hun, do you think we can call him Majima? Think he'll take to it? I mean, you think so? Yeah. Maji! Maji, come back! Yeah! Oh, look it, he's coming! Well, aren't you a large orange gentleman stretching? Like a sweet baby. Oh my god, he's like a whole different cat, y'all. He's so nice. He's just a lovey. Oh man. Just heart full, brain empty. I'm filled with feelings and strangely empty of thoughts for once. I don't know if it's entertaining, but it feels good. Sometimes I just have too many thoughts, and it's a little bit upsetting. And I'm like, I could take, like, less than this, I think. Oh, somebody likes a feather toy. Maybe. Oh. He's got business. He's got downstairs business. I mean, sometimes cats have other stuff. Got their business they gotta take care of. It's others. Let's take a look at our equipment situation. So, these are raised plates worn by those who will endure any trial for justice. The more health you lose, the stronger your attacks will become. I also have the Master Shirt, a shirt for expert martial artists. Can only be worn by those who've mastered the ways of the fist. Extends burst time by a little. Successor's boot. Boots only meant to be worn by a true heir and rightful inheritor of a storied martial art. The wearer can predict their foes' movements? What does that mean? Maybe you get a better dodge? That's a weird way to put it. That's a weird thing. Weird, oh no. Strange way to put it, but okay. So what do I have on now? None, oh man, okay. Hi, you're back! What you chatting for? What you got to say? Mr. Chatty? I mean, if he keeps scratching, we could frontline him. Or advantage, I forget. Bandage. Used by advanced martial artists. It helps you predict the enemy's movements and find opening. What? This also helps you predict enemies' movements. But how? But how, though? What does it mean? Predict enemies' movements. I don't know what that means.
Using that to, like, justify its defensive capabilities.
Oh, okay. Josh says maybe they're using that to justify the defensive capabilities, and that may well be. Mm-hmm. A belt with a decidedly mercantile feel to it. Colonel's eye patch. Lower leveled enemies are less likely to block. But the lower leveled enemies explode. So it's like, you know, not that great. I just feel like that's not that good of an item. Zephyr headband. A headband worn by Huey, infused with the power of wind. Well, I'm going to keep that in case he has electricity powers. Do I got anything for fire? Hey, show me my items, please. Okay, just the dubious lipstick. Huh. What? Wait, why is that? I should just... Is this a Dio reference? A couple of these, I'm like, is this about Dio's dubious lipstick? Yeah, it's Dio. Because it's Stardust Crusaders, right? At the end, when Dio steals all of not Jonathan. He's already stole Jonathan's whole body, but then he steals Joseph's blood and turns him into like a fucking dried apricot. And then he's like, I'm filled with the Joestar blood, even though he had Jonathan's whole body. Like, did he keep Dio blood in his head? I don't know. But anyway, so he's got Jonathan's body, but his head. Poor Jonathan. He did try. He did try. He kept him, you know, he kept Dio kind of under wraps for a while. Like about 100 years. It's about 100 years. Oh, okay. What's the lipstick have to do with that? Josh asked. Good question. So, at the end, Dio's filled with Joestar blood, and he, like, powers himself up in his stand the world. And, but Jotaro has learned how to do the world, which is the time stop. But when he powers himself up, he has he gets a lipstick. Like, his whole look changes. And then he brings the whole, like, what's that thingy? You know, the thing where you roll over stuff with the thing. And steamroller? Steamroller. He throws a steamroller at Jotaro. Does he miss or just doesn't kill him? No, it's sort of like, was Jotaro under that? Well, I mean, Star Platinum probably just saved him. Star Platinum is just like, I mean, yeah, Iraqi just wants things to look cool and be exciting. And it did look cool, and it was exciting. Oh my god, alright. Well, on that JoJo note, y'all, it's time to end the stream. Thank you so much for everybody who came in the chat, everybody who came by to say hello to our new baby, Reggie Majima. Hi, buddy. And who's just now came upstairs. And we're all very excited for him. He seems like man, he's really coming out of his shell. Thank you for being patient with me and my complete inability to focus on anything other than this new baby. I still think we had a nice time. I don't know. There were zombies, y'all. Stuff happened. That Kisana's dad is real bad, and like Yoria is inside Sphere City. Things are happening, and I gotta go fight this whole butthole guy. Oh my god. All right. Well, it's time to end the stream. Thank you to everybody for coming by and hanging out with me. It was a really nice time. Thank you everybody in the chat. Y'all make it a lot of fun for me. Thank you to everybody who comes by and doesn't chat. And thank you to Maji for coming upstairs. Like a good sweet boy. My name is Allie, and I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat, and this is your Yakuza stream. See you guys again on Wednesday. Bye!